Tax cuts are a huge topic at the State House this legislative session. One area of debate is whether to cut corporate taxes.
New at 5, KCCI's Amanda Rooker tells us that the governor wants to do it, but not all Republicans agree.
Well, Steve, Stacey, there are some differences in the House and Senate plans, but Governor Kim Reynolds wants to gradually lower the top corporate income tax rate. If the state's biggest companies generate at least $700 million in year one, they would then qualify for a tax cut in year two. Now, that system would continue each year until the tax rate drops to 5.5%. When it comes to the impact of Governor Reynolds' plan,
for almost anyone, this is uncharted territory, right?
Iowa State University accounting professor John Perkins says it's a tale of two parties with two very different approaches on how to use the state's $1.24 billion budget surplus.
I see a lot of people saying, we've got the surplus, we're fine, let's spend on infrastructure, let's not give them the break, we have things the state needs. People tend to be more conservative. We're like, no, that money is the people's money. Let's give it back to them. Let's try to grow jobs.
Governor Reynolds says corporate tax cuts are necessary to attract and keep companies in Iowa. Right now, Iowa's top corporate tax rate is 9.8%.
There are 11 states today that have a corporate tax rate under 5%. That's what you need to do to be in the game and to compete. We are an outlier.
But Democrats argue that money could be better spent.
If Governor Reynolds has $300 million to put toward another corporate tax cut, then there is room in our budget to invest $300 million in Iowa's kids.
But differences aside, Perkins says all lawmakers need to address how corporate and income tax cuts could impact property and sales tax rates.
What I'd encourage people to think about is the big picture with regard to tax. It's just looking at this stuff in tandem.
Now, House and Senate Republicans have different thoughts on corporate tax cuts. The House doesn't include any in their plan, and the Senate is proposing a smaller corporate tax cut and big changes to corporate tax credits. Now, Republicans will have to negotiate within themselves to get one tax plan approved. The governor has not said what she's willing to sacrifice or where she'll draw a red line.